going on, guys? Welcome back into RoadCraft. We are going to continue our journey here. After that first episode, we learned a few things. We have to go find this generator. It says to find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. The abandoned facility hasn't been operational for ages, so we don't care if it doesn't survive the storm. Supposedly, there is some auxiliary generator, as well as other supplies that could come in really handy if we locate them. See if you can scout around the abandoned buildings for it. Once found, haul the generator over to the local garage for us to check if it works. So it sounds like we have our work cut out for us. We got ourselves quite the drive, but let's make our way over there. I feel like we did pretty good in that first episode. Let's see if I remember some of this. Let's make sure the water's good, looking good. Not sure how much further we have on this first map. I think after that first one, we're about... Whoa, it's one of our trucks there. Hello, how's it going? Don't know why you had to honk your horn at me. But we're about 50% of the way done. So, let's start with this generator, which is all the way back. We almost started looking for it before we realized we were going in the wrong direction. But, hopefully it's not too hard to find. Hopefully we could do it with this scout vehicle. Alright, wants me to go to the left, but I'm pretty sure it's up here to the left, because this is where we had our guys make this sharp turn earlier. They came from the right. Yes. So it's going to be in this area somewhere. And I'm not entirely sure where, but we have object scanner, so that should help us out, even though I'm not entirely sure how that works. So I guess we just kind of cruise through here and keep scanning until we find it. Aha. Okay, well, that wasn't so hard, except for the fact that it's all the way up there. I'm guessing that's the symbol for the generator. So how do we get up there is the question. I don't necessarily see a way up there over here. It's kind of flooded already over here too. Interactive environments. Some environmental elements can be pushed, pulled, knocked over, or hooked with a winch. Look for the yellow markings to spot them. Okay. Oh, perfect. So that's going to be this guy over here, but what do we do with it? I'm assuming, do we just like kind of crash into it? Oh. Alright. Easy enough. I like that. Little like puzzle action going on. It was up here over to the left, right? So, let's see. It's all the way over there. So how am I supposed to get over there? I'm assuming, let's just see everything that can be pushed or pulled or knocked over, and we'll start with that, I guess. Nope. I see it already. Go up here to the left. And then I think we can knock this one down, and then we can get across. Just gotta be careful not to fall. Woo! That was I went so slow, and that was so much closer than I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's get back down here. Turn radius on this thing is so bad, so we're just gonna have to go low and slow, baby, low and slow. Now we can get across, which is nice. And now... Perfect. Alright, that was a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so now what do we do with it? Do we just go up to it? Nope. Find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility, deliver the object. So, looks like we need to get it to that circle somehow, which is very interesting. don't know how necessarily to get it over there. But I do see this thing that we can push over, which is nice. And I don't know if you can see it with my face cam or not, but in the top right, we got $3,700. We keep getting $200. Keep saying that the infrastructure route has been completed. It just keeps doing that. So I don't know if what we finished in that first episode, if that's supposed to be happening or if that's a glitch, but in the time I've started recording this, which has been about 5 minutes, we've gone up like for maybe $600. So I can dig that. I don't know if that's gonna come in handy at some point, but all right, let's do the old Austin Powers turn here, 37-point turn, and let's winch this bad boy up, and I think maybe we can drag it. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, aim the winch, and then how do you? Okay, can I pull it in? No. Okay. Guess we're just gonna get the one. If it wasn't broken before, it might be broken after we're done pulling it. I wish I could pull the winch in so it was a little tighter, because this is gonna be trouble. Can I get around this corner? Is gonna be the question. Okay, beautiful. I was wondering if it was gonna get caught on that corner there. That's okay, we'll swing it wide. Come on. What's it caught on? There it is. Beautiful. Low and slow. Alright, so this is where it gets a little tricky. Do not let it fall. Nice and slow. Come on, what are we doing? Do we have to get some momentum maybe? Nope, that wasn't it. Uh-oh. See, now we're stuck. I don't like that. So now we're, whoa, 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 come back, come back, come back. Now we're just gonna go for it, like full send. And that did not work. Okay, what is the deal here? Look at that, another 200 bucks. There it is, just need a little momentum. Come on, don't fall. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Alright, let's just get it straight over here. Don't fall into the mud. Don't sink into the mud. Ground looks pretty good. We are digging into it a little bit, but that's okay. Just keep those tires going left and right, and we should be okay. Come on. You got it. Come on. Perfect. Objective complete. Put that parking brake on. We have a new vehicle to play with. I like that. Where's that at? All the way up there. All hands on deck. That goal is complete.
You wrapped up all the prep work nicely.
Nice.
I knew I could rely on you, which is especially great since I had nobody else to rely on. You're the only contractor in the sector. The fate of everything rests upon you. No pressure. Besides, the only thing left to do is to build the flood wall before the storm hits. First, you'll need to scoop up some concrete slabs. There should be plenty around your base. Naturally, you'll want to use the crane to move them. Then you need to drop them off in the loading area. Easy as pie, right? I could go for some pie. Anywho, the generator's in working order, so now you just need to make sure it's delivered. Shouldn't be too hard. Just plot a course from the workshop to the phosphate plant.
Alright, so we had a little bit of experience with that yesterday. Let's open up this. Move concrete slabs. to the loading area and then create a route to deliver the generator. So where's the generator at? Is that this guy right here? Where? I want to know where the generator is. Fantastic work. You really know how to pull through. The generator seems to be in prime shape. Now we must relocate it to where it's needed most. So your task is to plot a course from the abandoned facility to the phosphate plant to recover valuables. Okay. So this is where we need to plot from here over to here. The problem is, if we plot that, can they get through this water right here? Why is this seems like it's gonna be a terrible idea. Like we're gonna get stuck or something. Like it seems way too easy to just go straight through here. And I'm wondering if we get stuck, that's bad. But if we plot it and they fail, they just kind of reset. So maybe we should start. Maybe we should start with that. How do we operational plot route? Okay, so start plotting. There we go. Probably want to just stay nice and even with the road here. Right in the middle, I mean. This would be super awesome if it was this easy to just go straight through this little path here. But something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Get some of these down. We got to remember to stay nice and close to each other too. Who's that truck? Like, what is that truck doing? I'm not like too upset though, because every time it does it, we're getting money. But if we can just come through here and they make it, we should be able to follow their plot points, essentially, and know that that route's going to work. So I think that's what we'll do. As long as they don't crash into each other, I'm assuming. Come on. That would be so nice if this works on the first try. Wishful thinking, though. I'm not going to hold my breath. Stay in the middle of the road. Kind of getting a little topsy-turvy here, which is not good. Come on. Gets a little wonky in this area, but we know where they went works just fine. And I'm assuming it's going to be a very similar sized truck and style truck. So here's this. Almost there. Oh, can you guys hear that? You hear the storm coming in. Why is that? Oh, because we have a new truck there. I think. Where'd that, or is that our old truck? Why is he hitting into it? If we go this way and go around it, maybe we can move that? What is he doing? He's like, just like, you could just back up and go around it. Like, what are you doing? And where's the generator needs to go on the other side. Okay. I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, he did make it through though, so it worked. Good for him. I guess I stand corrected. feel like you should just be able to kind of just drive straight at this point. Add point and dispatch vehicles. And we should be able to spectate them now. Let's see how far they get through this water. I mean, they got some big trucks, big old tires on them, so they should be doing pretty good. They're making that look pretty darn easy. And I think it's only one truck this time that needs to get through. The problem is we didn't scout this out the first time, so we don't know kind of what's going on, but it looks like he can handle those branches and everything just fine. Can he handle these sharp turns that we gave him? Yep, looking pretty good so far. I honestly think he's going to do this just fine. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think he's going to be okay. Because this is all like the original route that we gave that other guy, so... Shoot. I wonder if... He's going. I wonder if we need to move this vehicle, though. Let's try to move you out. I don't even know why you're all the way over there. Like, what happened to you? You are very, very slow. But let's get you all the way out here, because we know they're not gonna turn this wide, I don't think. All right. Oh, there's another truck, so we must have moved that just in time. Now how do we pull this back up? Let's pull up the map and find out where he's at. He's looking pretty good. Little first person action. I didn't realize we could do that. I dig it. Can you make this turn? Don't flip over or anything. Looking like we're gonna be lucky on the first one. I can dig that. Alright, where does he need to go? Just around this bend, I think. And that should be a mission complete here in a second. Right? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Oh, you're trying to turn in there? You didn't tell me you had to turn in there. I would have made you swing wider. Now you're going through different trucks and whatnot. Hey, but you know what? He made it. That's all that matters, right? Did it work? Or do they all gotta go in there? There it is. Oh, man, you made me hold my breath there for a second. All right, looking good. Looking good. Where's my objectives? Now we got to move the concrete slabs over here. Looks like we got a new truck over here. So let's track this. We're swamped with tasks and short on manpower. Your expertise is crucial. There are concrete slabs scattered around the forward base that need to be moved to our storage. Please gather and prepare them in the loading area for transportation to the phosphate plant. All right, so we need 6 of them total, right? So let's enter this vehicle. How do you, I don't want to be in first person for this. How do you, there we go, that's better. Get the parking brake off. Let's see, hold L1 to activate the crane controls, additional controls R1. Oh, put that parking brake back on. The nearby concrete slabs resource, use the crane to move them to the loading zone. Okay, so we got a loading zone, unloading zone. Let's see. Got a couple, looks like a couple concrete slabs over here. Oh man, this thing kind of turns on a dime. I like it. What are our controls? Put the parking brake on. That's going to be for that. Do we have anchors? Yes, let's put the anchors out because that's going to be important. And then, let's see, can we... Oh, that goes out. That goes this way. How do you... Ah, okay, here we go. So let's bring this in nice and tight. And we'll see if we can just go over it. Get as much control as we possibly can. And then now, let's lift. And what happens if we... Should we go behind us maybe? Nice and slow. Beautiful. And that should give us like the most stability, I think. We can lower it down a little bit even. And take our anchors off and hope we don't flip. And now I think we can come over here. Oh. We had the handbrake on. We gotta go up, I think. There it is, beautiful. And do we have to lower it down, or do we just drive over here? Put the handbrake on, and then resource storage, or do we just let it go? Yes, let it go. Okay, awesome. So we got 1 out of 6. Time to get the other 5. We're looking pretty good. There's a few more over here. We'll just have to rinse and repeat and get this done. Alright, handbrake, anchors. And see what we can do. Lower this down. Why is it red, I wonder? That is a good question. Cycle target, maybe? And then how do we attach it? Aha, okay. Hold on, how did I do that before? If I just attach the one, can I drag it over there? I don't like how we only have... Come on, shake loose. Shake loose. And what happens if we just drop it now? And then... Cycle target, no, attach, there we go, beautiful. We just had to mess around with it for a little bit, but we're looking good. Now we can attach this, lift it up. I don't know how we're supposed to get it around this this wall here. We're gonna hit that fence if we do. Can we go around the front maybe? Hit it right into our truck. OSHA's gonna have some problems here, but that's okay. We gotta bring this in. Can we bring it up some? And keep bringing it behind us. I think that's gonna be our best bet. It's nice this thing has 360 control though. Okay, beautiful. And then let's see, let's get our anchors off and see if that works. I think we're dragging it. There we go. That should be much better, right? It's not dragging. I don't know why it's going so freaking slow. But slow and steady wins the race. detach it now. And that worked just fine. I like it. And it's back up to... Whoa, 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 whoa. And attach mode. I wonder if we can just drag these ones in here. And I need to figure out how to get this off the side here, because I don't like it. It's in my way. It's the anchors that I need. Yes. Nope. Attach. Yep. Beautiful. It's because it's the bottom one for some reason. But can we just get lucky and bring these both in here? I think we should get lucky. We got that one. Let's detach this one. And we'll get that one. Awesome. Okay. 2 more. Let's see. Attach that. We can just probably drag this one too. Look at us using our heads. Work smarter, not harder. Detach that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now we only have this last one that we can drag and be done with this. Beautiful. That worked out so much better than I thought it would. Resources are stored in your base storage, which is accessible from any of your bases. On each map, you can unlock access to multiple interconnected bases. Your current objective requires resources to be stored in your base storage in order to be completed. Okay? Easy enough. Alright, so after we completely did the work, basically undid the work, I had to redo the work, and then figured out that some of the objectives, such as this one, require you to manually confirm completion. This will remove resources from your storage. So apparently, I didn't have to do any of that, and I can go ahead and confirm this, transfer resources, and now we're officially done. So now we have to bring those resources to the phosphate
You'll
plant.
need to do some hauling. Take the cargo truck and load it up with the concrete slabs and steel beams. Then deliver it to the phosphate plant. And if you're in the mood for extra supplies, you could plot a route between the warehouse and the forward base. It's not essential, but it'll make things easier for you in the long run.
What was she saying? If we bring extra resources, it'll make things easier in the long run? Interesting. Well, we're definitely going to take a look at that. We're going to do our research. We're going to figure that out in the next episode. I think we're almost done with this map. I'm not sure how much more. Maybe we're like 3/4 of the way, but we're making progress slowly but surely. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment, and check us out in that next episode.